God.
Yo, on God, what's good, brother?
Man, cold and cold, and I can't complain. How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm awesome, man. First of all, brother, thank you so much for getting here on time.
Oh man, had to make sure my little one ate first, and then
Oh,
slide through here. You feel me?
you already know, man. You already know. And then, secondly, thank you for coming on to speak with us, man. You are someone that I've been watching for a long time, and to watch your growth on the internet is amazing. And I think it's something that everybody needs to be talking about right now.
Oh man,
Um,
blessings. I appreciate it for sure.
Brother, the way that you represent the city, man, I'm going to give you all these accolades and props up front just because I need you to know the way that you represent the city is amazing. We appreciate you and continue doing what you're doing. Now, just real quick, like, man, how's everything been going throughout during the pandemic? How you been dealing?
Man, one day at a time. I think with the pandemic, you just got to figure out how to balance it out. In some areas, I've took some losses on, what I'm saying, business and potential opportunity, but then I had to, what I'm saying, balance it out in other ways. Even though the pandemic is a very unfortunate situation, it's a very
Hmm.
unfortunate situation. There is a lot of opportunity with anything done on the internet, as
Yeah.
far as like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth. So I had to pretty much balance things out, what I'm saying, in that fashion. So yeah.
You know, when you mention that, it just really kind of makes me think about your model in terms of how you approach things. Now,
Mhm.
talk about your come up and like how what did you do in order to embrace the internet and really just kind of cause this influx of followers and just getting your content out there? What did you do?
Man, consistency, what I'm saying, was one of the best, one of the main things. Reading and researching.
Hmm.
Um, you know,
Reading and researching. Say that again.
Absolutely. I think that was
Yeah.
one of the most important things. I didn't have anyone to mentor me regarding, what I'm saying, camera work, so on and so forth. So I had to pretty much
Back and really just talked about how much you love your sister. You were happy to be there with.
do my own research as far as how to, what I'm saying, effectively capture footage, and edit the footage, what I'm saying, moving from editing on the iMovie platform
Hmm.
to Final Cut Pro, what I'm saying, from capturing the visuals on the iPhone to capturing them on the A7 III Sony. So it was
Wow.
definitely a process, what I'm saying.
Wow,
But,
man, just to even kind of give perspective to the viewers, like he said, capturing images on an iPhone, something that all of us have to this A7. That's like a $3,000 difference
yes, sir.
between equipment. So, and still, what that speaks to is that your ability to be resourceful and your grind. So, I think that everything that you mentioned, you definitely hit right a nail. You hit the nail on the head. Now, one thing that I noticed about your stories. First of all, one of my favorites is when you in the bed with that SpongeBob
Oh, yes,
blanket
sir.
on,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and your little sister is roasting you. That's
Yes, sir.
amazing. But in that same scene, you go back to the time where when she got shot, and you pulled it back and really just talked about how much you love your sister. You were happy to be there with her. What I noticed in that in all your stories, you always have this message or something at the end of the story. Why is it important for you to deliver the work that way?
Um, I really feel like, what I'm saying, generally in life, what good is anything if you can't learn from it?
Hmm.
Anything that you can't learn from, I feel like it's a waste of time. In the grand scheme of things, I feel like life is about how much you learn and progress and develop. So I'm all about teaching, what I'm saying, when it comes to the
Hmm.
visuals, when it comes to the music. So if I have to package life lessons into, what I'm saying, some type of entertainment direction or some comical direction, then I'm about it, what I'm saying. So that's
Hmm.
pretty much what I do. Yeah.
Another thing. The last time I saw you, we were at a juvenile center, giving gifts away to some youth there, and they were so happy to see you, brother. Why is it important for you to do things like that to give back to the community?
When I was younger, I remember, appreciating people that, I saw were doing great things and coming to, speak to little people like myself and, just having those people right in front of me where I could touch them and hear them, like and
Mm-hmm.
see them. It made the things that they were doing that much more real to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I came to find that I was blessed to be in a position to make other, people feel the exact same way. So, for people to see, it's been expressed to me like to see someone that is associated with millions of views and just, being publicized in different fashion and to just have them standing right in front of you and, communicating with you like, like a regular human being.
Yep.
Like, so on and so forth. Like that really be motivating and stimulating people.
Yep.
So I every available opportunity that I get to be able to do that, I make sure to do it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, one of the things I think it's important for every what our viewers to know is, first of all, you do have millions of followers on the platforms. I've never seen less than a few million views on your videos. Uh, but what the one thing that's always consistent in your videos is the backdrop of Chicago.
Always.
What is it about Chicago that makes these stories see, from your perspective, what do you think it is about Chicago that makes these stories resonate with people around the world, not just here in Chicago?
Generally the stories are relatable, so the relatability allows the world to, connect.
Mm,
But the mindset and the, the language, that's where, a lot of people from around the world they find interest in. It's intriguing. Like, damn, like these people really talk like this.
right,
They really living like this, so on and so forth.
right.
So, man, just taking all of those different aspects and just whipping them in the pot. Like, it allows me
Mm.
to deliver effective content that people, gravitate towards around the world.
Well, let's stop right. So then, effective content. What does that look like? What does that mean to you?
For me, effective content is, well, I guess it's two different ways to look at it. Effective content is content that people can connect with and that they could connect with and relate to. But then again, on the other side, content that generates a significant amount of traffic and impressions.
For sure,
Those are
for
the two
sure.
things that I would define effective content by.
So even in that moment when we're talking about traffic and impressions, is there a platform that you are that you favor the most as opposed, when I say Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, like which one do you favor the most, or which one gets you the most interaction that you're looking for?
Well, I can't really say which one I favor because each one has a particular purpose. It's almost like asking me which one of my children is my favorite. I
Mm-hmm.
love and appreciate each one for different reasons.
Yes, sir.
Instagram, I've come to learn affects your pricing. When
Mm-hmm.
you getting booked, so on and so forth, especially if you verify, that definitely helps contribute to how much you can charge. Um, YouTube, I would have to say, allows me to, it really defines the marketing aspect of my brand as far as how many people my face has been in front of.
Right.
Facebook has a significant amount of traffic as well, and that's also where everything started
Mm-hmm.
as well. So Facebook has a totally different fan base than YouTube does, and Instagram as well. I just got on TikTok, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to say, and that's pretty much the wave to go to at this point. So I'm trying to see what's to TikTok and Twitter.
Right.
Kind of just fake started my new Twitter, so each one got their purpose. Mm-hmm.
Oh, definitely, definitely. So now, man, like, what are you working on now? So you said during the pandemic you had to switch, you had to flip around some things,
Mm-hmm.
and also, the way that because you do so many things, the way that I would label you is a Renaissance man because you do a lot of things, right?
Sorry.
So
Yes.
you do everything from the videos to helping out the community, and also the first rhyme I saw you do was on the stoop of somebody brownstone.
Okay.
And that was I can't remember the name of that
On
one, but
phone now.
you on phone now.
Mm-hmm.
Right now you just dropped a minute, like what was that, a month ago?
So
Talk about
a few months ago.
a
Mm-hmm.
few months ago. Talk about the passion that you have for music. Why is that something that you're focused on now?
Music is been my passion for a while. You know what I'm saying? It started out from spoken word. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? My junior year in high school.
What high school did
Just
you go to?
Corliss. I graduated from Corliss. My
Oh,
freshman and sophomore year I was at Hillcrest. My junior
ah,
and senior year I was at Corliss.
okay. I'm in the hundreds right now in Roseland right now.
Oh
There we go.
God. Yes, so
Yes, sir.
it started from spoken word and just kind of translated into music somewhere around '07, '08. You know what I'm saying? And, just being able to put together words and, share my ideas and beliefs, so on and so forth. Like the passion that I have for that is just beyond words.
Mm-hmm.
So
And it,
in the end, my passion for words is what also uh, allows my content to be so effective. Because the writing behind my videos is really coming from our ability to rap. That's a lot of people don't know.
so you know what I always had a question about since I have you here. What made because what's unique about how you do your videos is that you have all of the characters in place,
Mm-hmm.
but it's your voice voicing all of those characters as they're saying your lines.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you choose to do it that way?
Quite honestly, it was just the angle that I took at
Hmm.
some point, and it hit hard.
You
And
know
then
what
at
it's
one point with the Chicago videos, that's all they wanted is a narrated situation. So I just kind of kept it that way.
it feels like what it feels like is like it's always your conscious, like it's your conscious speaking
Okay.
through all of those individuals who are in that moment, in that perspective that you're filming. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
always dope. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you about is something that you always add is a black business.
Indeed.
Talk about that.
Um, well, of course, uh, so a lot of us we don't put enough focus on the black dollar. Um,
Hmm.
so there are a lot of different um, opportunities that have came my way over the course of the years in which I've been able to work with different black businesses. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I have a significant platform that reaches, what I'm saying, millions of people, and to be
Millions.
able to, on God, and to be
Hmm.
able to work and be able to have it where these businesses are able to get that exposure. And it went from having, what I'm saying, local black businesses to, what I'm saying, even major brands, what
Hmm.
I'm saying, rocking with me. As far as AT&T, and there's a few other major brands they'll people will be seeing about in the upcoming weeks. You know what I'm saying, that I've been able to secure some contracts.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah,
AT&T billboard was a good look, sir.
most definitely a
Driving
blessing.
down to Kennedy, I see your face on that big old
Ah,
billboard.
yes, sir. A
Yeah, that was
blessing.
dope, man. You
Can't
mentioned
be
when we
nothing
got
but
on
great.
that you said you had to feed the babies. You got kids?
I got 3 daughters.
You got three daughters. So how they see dad when they see dad on the video? They be treating you, or they treat you like a king, or they be treating you.
They really appreciate it. Brazil Marie, my oldest daughter, that you assist in the video sometimes, my daughter, she's really excited about it, and I'm also in the process of building her brand as well,
Hmm.
which is why I've had her narrate a couple of videos and do some of her, what I'm saying, some content of her own.
Hmm.
Um, I'm really just trying to create generational wealth, for real, for
Yes.
real.
Yes.
One daughter at a time until, what I'm saying, I come to the point where I just created the new Black Kardashian. Like, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, yeah, one
Right.
day at a
So,
time with that.
man, you just touched on something that was extremely valuable. That's the idea and the importance of generational wealth
Mhm.
and your legacy. Why is that important for you to show that to your daughters?
Indeed. Indeed.
What?
And what I'm saying, get them something to be able to operate and eat off of,
Hmm.
what I'm saying, in the future. I just want to be able to, what I'm saying, leave Earth and know that people appreciated my presence and that I made a difference.
Yeah, I'm
You
looking
know,
at these comments scrolling through. These people definitely are appreciating you, and they got
man,
joke. Then they got jokes too.
I always got jokes. I'm already knowing.
Already. Man, so what's next for the music point? So like you just dropped a minute a couple months ago. Like what's coming up?
I have several singles that I'm preparing to release. An album is pretty much all about the timing. You know what I'm saying, as far as the when that should be dropped. But I'm pretty much dropping singles at the moment. About to be and get ready to start the production for Black Chicago Be Like the series season 2.
Okay.
Also, more Black Chicago Be Like videos on the way. I started a new concept also called Uncut Chicago Be Like. That's also on the way. And kind of in the process of starting to produce some of my own shows.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying, in which you get everybody speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to make sure I got all the proper equipment for that as far as sound and so on and so forth. And, you know, binge watch on YouTube some more so that I
Have
can learn how to
services with your content. So, like, let's say a Netflix or anything like that. Have you thought about making that move?
I mean, if it happened, it happened. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I know I, I got the power to shit start my own Netflix. You
Exactly,
know
you
what I'm
do.
saying? So if they want to rock, they want to rock. If not, shit, I ain't waiting for it. You
That's
know,
real
I
talk.
got work to do.
We talk about all these things that you do, like these 50, 11 things that you do. Talk about the importance of the team around you. One thing I noticed when I saw you was that you have a solid team around you, and some of that team, appear in these videos with you. Talk about the importance of having a solid team and people that you can trust around.
Absolutely. I actually just rapped about this in one of my raps that I haven't released yet. I said, same circle ain't not a square in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really like to, you know what I'm saying, stick to what I know. It's very hard to find genuine motherfuckers to have, you know what I'm saying, surrounding you, so on and so forth.
Yep.
You know, when you have that slow leak, once you find a slow leak, you know what I'm saying, it's just about curtains for you. But, you know what I'm saying, as far as style, you know what I'm saying, with Connected Styles, you know what I'm saying, and Redwell, Shine Redwell, you know, I've been working with them for like shit, like 2-3 years.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying?
And
Some of
shout
the
out to
characters
Star.
that
Yeah, shout out to Star for sure.
absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be brokering my deals, you know what I'm saying? They the ones quarterback my AT&T situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? They be working. We're all trying to enhance, you know what I'm saying, our brand at the same time. I got Lil Tiff that, you know what I'm saying, she hosts a lot of my events. I know my school tour, you know what I'm saying, the whole time shot to her, she be hosting those events. You know what I'm saying, whenever we step
Hmm.
out to the schools, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying, try to influence and speak with the youth. Um, I don't know, man. Once you find that team, you just got to stick with them for real, for real. You know, at the head of my security, Big Twine, you know,
Hmm.
aka Freaky Jason. You feel me? He be keeping things in order, like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I just get to it, and we get to it. So, yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's say that we come out on the other side of this thing. I don't know, in a couple months from now. What can we expect from you?
Um, it's some, you know, the physical part of my brand, more of that, you know what I'm saying, it'll be some bookings that'll be able to be finalized at that time. More content, more consistency. I'm constantly trying to, you know what I'm saying, revolutionize how I deliver, you know what I'm saying, not only the music but the, you know what I'm saying, content. So just prepare for me to stay in a upward spiral in regard to, you know what I'm saying, how everything that I deliver is put out.
Yes,
Hmm.
sir. There's no way for me to get off this phone. It's helicopters and shit. But there's no way for me to get off this phone and not ask you this question because it keep going up and down the comments. Where do you get all these young ladies from? These situations.
Oh
Where do they
God.
come from? Who
I mean,
is
shit,
is this how
they out.
Chicago? Let them know this how Chicago create them.
That's really just how Chicago coming. Like, you hear me? Like,
Yeah,
it's definitely beefy buns. They all out here. No Cap, no Scully. You hear me? Y'all know what the fuck going on. Like,
they
yeah,
already
no, they
know.
out here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, corporate man, thank you so much, man. I know it's a busy day with your daughters and everything. I appreciate you coming out to speak with us, man, and sharing some of your insight with the people. Is there anything that you want to say before we get up out of here?
Man, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, shout you out, you know what I'm saying, precise and rolling out, you know what I'm saying.
Word.
Y'all been working with me for, you know what I'm saying, a little minute. You know what I'm saying, as far as getting some work done, I appreciate y'all for having me. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying, and everybody that's on here that Support my brand. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's on here trying to gun talk about motherfuckers ugly and shit. You know, I smoke motherfuckers. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Now come on my live with that shit. Y'all already know I'm pulling motherfuckers pictures up and I'm getting down on your ass. You know.
All day.
Oh, y'all know what the fuck going on, don't? But no,
Hey,
everybody be safe. You know what I'm saying, in the midst of the circumstances. You know what I'm saying, and man, on God.
hey, give him your IG and stuff.
On God, y'all could definitely follow me at Korporate00, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, or Korporate50 on TikTok, Corporate Code on Twitter, and Korporate00 on Facebook.
Yes, yes, and y'all can find me at precise PRECISE_CHI on Twitter and on IG. Corporate brother, thank you so much, man. Have an amazing day, bro. We're gonna talk soon because we got some more stuff to do.
Most certainly, I'm out here. Thank you so much, brother. I'll be on
Peace, brother.
standby.
For sure.
On God.
Peace. Yo, hey, thank y'all for tuning in. I don't know if anybody else is coming in real soon, but I need you guys to stay close. Rolling Out is going to be going live a lot very soon. So make sure you stay in tune with Rolling Out here on IG so that you don't miss any of the content. We have superstars here every day. We just got off with Corporate, and it was amazing. That young brother's awesome. Again, if you want to follow me, I'm at precise, PRECISE_CHI. That's precise_CHI. Make sure to hit the follow and we'll talk. And y'all have an amazing day. Peace from Rolling Out.